Yo, what's up, nation? Well, I kind of wanted to make this video in response to Snazzy Labs. Hopefully you watch this video. I saw you had posted something on Twitter, which was actually really cool. The video that you did was really, really cool. That's a big hawk. Holy crap. I did respond to you, and I said something to the effect of the sooner y'all realize that ads are killing your channel, the sooner you'll realize that you're not, that you've lost basically interest in your audience. And you replied and said, ads have actually made your channel better. Now we can look at this in two different perspectives. I have nothing against anybody, me myself, collecting ad revenue from YouTube. But the thing that I've realized is that they don't pay you nothing on ad revenue. And what I see is that a lot of these creators have turned away from the community, which YouTube has also done. And I'm not saying you're turning your backs on your community. I'm saying that you don't make videos for the community anymore. You make videos for advertisers. And what do I mean by that? When I said to you that if ads went away tomorrow, a lot of YouTubers would not be able to make it based on the community's charity. And what I meant by that is when YouTube first started, it was a place for community by community. We make videos initially when we're small creators for the community because we want community to interact with us, to subscribe to us, to like us, and to share us. And we in turn do that with other people. Well, this whole thing with the ads has turned into, well, community is not that much important, only important to the fact that you keep watching and keep giving me these views so I can continue to make more money off ads. And so the importance of community has kind of really gone away. Like I know you said in your video that you're going to be doing like certain types of advertisements and whatnot. And you also said that you did not like, you weren't going to do anything like Patreon because the fact of leaving your revenue stream to the community bothers you. To me, that statement bothers me, and it should bother all of you, your YouTube fans. I mean, your subscribers. Like the fact that you trust your subscribers enough to watch your videos, that's as far as your trust with them goes. And that goes to further my point that when I said that if a lot of YouTubers switched over to like platforms like VidMe or another platform that I'm going to talk about to basically conform or basically to depend on their communities, their subscriber base, to fund them, whether it is with what do you call it, with monthly funds, like kind of like Patreon or tips and stuff like that, you would have a very, very hard time with creating videos for the community, quote unquote. So, and that's what I was talking about. You know what I mean? Like, I was in that same boat, and I realized, you know what? I got so hooked up on what advertisers were going to pay me, what these companies were going to pay me to do these videos, and I completely lost sight of the community, and eventually I just stopped. You know what I mean? And I found VidMe, and I realized, oh, this is amazing. You know what I mean? Like a platform that's about the community. Again, you know, it's hard to find that. And then now with STEEM it, I can stand to make a living, so to speak, off of content that I'm already gonna do. So I don't think you should cheapen your channel with ads, but at the same time, I don't think you should cheapen your audience with no trust. If you trust them to subscribe and to watch your videos, you should trust them to, you should want to trust them to support you financially, if that's the case. So that's my whole thing with YouTube ads. I don't think that any of you, not all of you or many of you, but I don't think a lot of you would still be on YouTube today if YouTube ads decided to stop rolling. Because a lot of you only depend on YouTube revenue or YouTube monetization for your projects, for your video projects. And I was in the same boat until I found other ways. So, who's that? Hey, baby.
On TV, I saw a bobblehead, and he was an Iron Man bobblehead.
Iron Man bobblehead? That's cool.
But he was even smaller.
So, again, hear me out and listen to what I'm saying. Don't cheapen your fan base by not believing in them. Just like you don't want to cheapen your channel with crappy ads. You got a fan base for a reason. If they really believe in you, you have over 300-something thousand. If you couldn't depend on a portion of them or almost all of them to help support you financially based on their own contributions each month, then I don't know why you're making videos. That's why I say a lot of people would not make it on YouTube if it wasn't for YouTube ads. You know, they'd be done, because a lot of these guys that I see on like Twitter and stuff, like when they comment on Twitter, like these guys have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and yet when they post something on Twitter, they might get like 2, 3, maybe 8 responses. It's like you don't really have a connection with the user base. You don't really have a connection. You know what I mean? You have a connection with ads. That's what pays you. That's what keeps you making the videos. You don't really have a connection with the people. You know what I mean? And YouTube is kind of to blame for that, because they've turned away themselves from the community, and they're turning all the YouTube content creators away as well. And that's how they're doing it. It's all about ad revenue. And if ad revenue went away today, YouTube would be finished. People would be leaving by the hordes. It would look like a mass exodus of people that would leave, because unless you're like really, really big, you know, you're just not gonna make it. So, but I like your channel. I love your channel, Snazzy. Come on, get over here. Olivia, get over here. You don't know that dog. That's fine. You don't know that dog. Yeah, I love your channel. I love the content you put out. It's pretty high quality. I just felt like I had to say something because, man, like I said, there's a lot of people that are out there that won't talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. I'm not huge. I'm not big at all. I'm nobody compared to y'all. But I also know that for struggling small YouTubers, small YouTubers don't concentrate on ad revenue, because we're so small, you don't make anything. You know, we're concentrating on a community. And there's a big difference when you see most of the bigger YouTubers out there, such as yourself, that concentrate on ad revenue instead of concentrating on your community and fan base. Big time. Let's go. So, don't turn your back on your subscribers, man. Don't turn your back on ads. They're a good thing to use, but you know, don't disrespect your subscribers by basically telling them you don't believe in them to support you, because they will if they truly believe in your content. If your content is for them, then they will have no problem in supporting you.
I saw the black puppy over there.
But I'll catch you in the next video, guys.